ride height. Normally ride height, that's fairly level, and I've measured that's 90 degrees
Right.
upwards.
Yep. So what's the distance between here and here? About 160?
Yeah, so there's...
That's what I measured it as.
So that'll fit under the boot.
Cut the bar out, yeah.
But I think it's either got to come up a little bit, which would be better. That way.
So you mean twist up that way or up altogether?
Yeah, we're governed a bit by that. That could be cut out and lifted up.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, I'll fill all that back in again. You'd only have a little bit sticking in the boot, and you could just have an inspection plate, I suppose, and it's easy to hook those up.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's water.
So the pipes I brought out, I think, connect to these and these, don't they?
Yeah, well, I don't think it connects to the side.
Right. Not too worried about those ones. It should be able to get a right angle onto those.
Yeah, these ones, they look like they go there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so that must be a radiator or something maybe that they go onto.
Yep.
That goes onto there. That one.
Yeah, this one over the back there.
Over the back, yeah. Okay, that's like it's you. So they're not a problem. But it's just these ones down there.
Okay, I'll throw on the other side. Okay, yeah, they're right in the way of that.
It depends how far they come out. That could be chopped back because I can take out a cross member underneath some, like I can make something different up to go underneath because we're going to make a cradle anyway. So I could cut them off.
I would say if you cut this side out, so you've still got the other side, lift it up about an inch so it clears whatever's going across there. Yeah, that'll be fine because they're high voltage.
Okay, so that's what I thought. Yeah, when you look in there, it looks like a fuse or something in there.
Yeah.
Something goes onto it.
Yeah.
And we're hitting here.
Oh, yeah, right.
So that's resting down on that.
Okay, if we're going to lift this up an inch anyway...
Because I come up and maybe forward just a little bit. Well,
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Because I'm pretty sure that this is that's the sump and it's meant to be the lowest part. So if we roll it this way a bit, lifting this side up, that solves that problem. And as long as, and if we come up so high we have to make an inspection thing in the floor, then so be it.
Well, what I can do, I'll cut that off and I'll just plate the back of it so it stops that twisting like it's...
Yeah, because it'd be a bit weak.
If I cut it back, I'll put a plate on, weld a plate on the back of it and then they've obviously come off that to stop any twisting.
Yeah,
so when
torsional
I
twisting.
Up, I can come across from there to there and a couple down from that back to here, under here.
Yeah.
And then plate it and then...
And they'll all be bolt on, bolt off, I take it.
What affects that if it comes up a bit? Is the chassis rail come this way and it bolt up, or chassis rail go across that way?
I can't remember. I've got video of it. I can show you that.
Okay.
Of me under there, and I will check that out because we need to know if this is going to be a clearance problem. From memory, it's not because you've got the transmission tunnel here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think you've basically got like something like that.
This must be the chassis rail, which you would think there'd be two chassis rails down the back of down through under the car.
Oh yeah, you remember the S2000 is a X frame, so the chassis rail comes here and here, comes through a big section in the front, and then splits out into two again.
Okay. All right. So that way we could bring it. It'd be nice to bring it forward just a whisker, and then up. Yeah.
Okay. Let me check the clearance on this. I'm pretty sure it's okay.
I mean, it doesn't have to come forward, I suppose. If that's lifted up, then that'll clear that.
Yeah.
And that'll drop. Well, I don't want to drop that down lower because we don't want that any lower. But if we're going to lift the front, we can lift that back just a whisker. And I'll just have to cut.
You can see I've already cut out the back there to let that through.
Of that, and what I'll do, I'll put a square tube through underneath there.
Yeah.
And then replate, pull that back in. I assume that's where the mufflers just come out, wasn't it? The exhaust through there?
No, the exhaust comes through here. That's where the old diff mount, the rubber filled diff mount sat.
Oh, okay, so they're nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could probably bolt a plate through on that. So
Yeah.
What I'll do, I'll put a flat welder piece, box that in to give that strength.
Yep.
And then I'll run a box tube or something underneath that and weld it all the way across to strengthen, so that could come up 3/4 of an inch, maybe, then that could come up an inch.
I'm going to call it 25 millimeters.
And then all you'll do is have in the boot, just this section sticking through, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So you just make a raised plate, and then that'll make it easy for hooking these up. You can do that inside the boot. It won't be much, it's only, it's only just that sort of bit
Right.
through.
It's just touching now,
The
so.
rest of it will be fine, the back of it.
Yep. Okay, looks good. I need to get the connectors.
That's the inside of the spare wheel.
I need to get the HV connectors for there. Find out. I don't even know what they look like, but we'll work that out. I think they're basically just high voltage wires with a lug on the end of them that screws inside of there, and then they've got rubber grommet.
At 90 degrees of laughing, but if they're straight, then it's going to be a problem. But what I can do, if we're going to lift it up to clear this, I can actually bring it this way, just a whisker.
Okay. Yep.
That'll bring this over.
More centralised the diff too.
More clearance there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've only got to just lift it up. If it was lifted up an inch, it'll clear it easy.
Right.
The other way was to make a plate up and bring this mount out a bit, or cut into that and put half a tube through. But if you're going to lift it up, it just saves all that mucking around.
Yeah, I think so.
Look a lot nicer.
Just means I have to get the angle grinder into the back of the car.
Yeah.
All right, that looks really good.
I'll jack it up and we'll see what it looks like.
Excellent.